The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Sammy Rhodes gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets the win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alcides Escobar, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Escobar.
Here comes the first pitch. Tapper up the line. Doran charging in on it. On to first, and Escobar set down to open up the ball game. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Terrence Gore, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him, and that one right down Main Street. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Tomlinson is right there as he takes it for the second out.
35, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Hosmer, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
2 out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. KC down in order, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Travis Wood out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, number 15, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. ready to deliver the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
In now, Willie Mays, as he'll take a look at ball one. The average sitting at .292 here to start play. 13 home runs and 62 driven in. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit sharply toward the right side. Taking this one in is Moss, and there's your first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
At the plate, Lee Van Dyke having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. From the stretch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On the year, Van Dyke is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. 1-0 count, here it is. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. Now the 2-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Dale Tomlinson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. Swinging on 3-0, but this is chopped foul right at home plate. Runners are at first and second with one away. Line towards center field. Gore is there, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Taylor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Wood sets. Here he comes 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Back up the middle. Escobar fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Moss. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Brandon Moss.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. And there's out number 2.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Taylor has a play. And the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Donnie Larson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Larson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now batting, number 13. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Seared down the first baseline, and Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball, and he'll reach second now with one away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Digging in, number 22. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at second here with one man out. Into center field, line drive, base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping in now, Roger Doran. Pitch out, nothing doing. And it's fouled away. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We've played 2 full. It's the Indians 1 and the Royals nothing. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. One and one. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 15, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 15.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Willie Mays, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Mondesi brings it in. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Digging in, Lee Van Dyke. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1 down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Terrence Gore.
Ready for another chance? Terrence Gore. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. In there, 1-1. The 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Doran right there. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's set, and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Liner toward right center, and the Royals are in the hit column.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Brandon Moss. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 0-1. And this is bounced fouled at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Royals leave one. They're down 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dale Tomlinson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Dale Tomlinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 22 on the year. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting.
In now, Jake Taylor.
Jake Taylor.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. The 1-2. Is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The batter, second baseman, Donnie
Digging in for his second at-bat, Donnie Larson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This is foul right side. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 13. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is fastball taken high for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, number 22. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two and 0. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Indians. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Missed with a slider. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The left fielder, number
There's
4.
a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in to try it again. Alex Gordon 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Comes set and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Doran shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Perez is off at first with 2 away. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding this.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out with a man at first. That's popped up out towards short right field. Larson will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in for the Indians, Roger Doran. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Roger Doran.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Pitch on the way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Way outside. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
To first. Hosmer has it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 15.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 15. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75. A called strike on the inside corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. With a swinging bunt up the line. He's got to hurry. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Striding in once again, Willie Mays. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1. Bullet back up the middle. Gore will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're up 2-0. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is popped up. Doran on the move. 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alcides Escobar. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Larson ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Center fielder, Terrence Gore.
Digging in once again, Terrence Gore. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City, number 51, Jason Vargas.
In now for Cleveland, Lee Van Dyke. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth.
Van Dyke.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Indians move in front now, 3-0.
Man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Into the box, Dale Tomlinson. He'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Vargas, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full tension.
3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Taylor. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tomlinson aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Donnie Larson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Tried a change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Now another 2-2. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
In now, number 13, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now.
Now batting, number 22.
Ready for another shot now, number 22. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
3 runs already home here. There's a strike. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-2, here it is. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Roger Doran, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Vargas sets 1-0 on its way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Line softly out toward left center, and that'll get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, number 15.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 15, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back easily. The 0-2 home. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Moss is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The next 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Taylor is after it. The throw to first is in time. One down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Brandon Moss. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Ready with the 0-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two and one to the Royals first baseman. Two and two.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
That evens it up 1-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Perez brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Number 15 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Moss stands at second with 2 gone. Called strike 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Ready once again, Willie Mays.
Center fielder, Willie Mays.
First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Lee Van Dyke. And that misses for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Nobody out, runner on first. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Ready with the 1 and 2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The next 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A runner at first with no outs here. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3 and 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another payoff pitch. Popped up. Mondesi is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Dale Tomlinson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. From the stretch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Tribe. They lead it 6-0. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert.
Hitting out for the Royals, the designated hitter, Cheslor Cuthbert.
Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. So digging in now, Whit Merrifield. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Bouncer down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Raul Mondesi.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here it comes on 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Up around the face. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to 1 guy in the bullpen to finish this game A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Into the box, Donnie Larson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Donnie Larson.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is fastball that misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Standing in now, number 13, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Mondesi picks it up. There's 1. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in, number 22. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single.
Third baseman, Roger Doran.
Now batting, Roger Doran. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Vargas sets. First pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. A runner on first with 2 away. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Indians leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. It's been a nice night for baseball here in Cleveland as we welcome you back to the 9th inning in this one. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, center fielder, Terrence Gore.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Terrence Gore. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The count now at 2-1. Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Gore stands at first with 1 out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Bounce to first. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Striding in once again, Brandon Moss. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Count is even. A ball and a strike to Brandon Moss. First and second now, one man out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now two men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Digging in to try it again, Salvador Perez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The runner scores from second and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives into. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Nathan Massey gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Nathan Massey.
In now, Alex Gordon. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Tribe took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Sammy Rhodes takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Kansas City 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's walkway to Gateway.